Alright, what's going on guys? PercyTCG here. I have a quick announcement I want to make. We're creeping up on 500 subscribers. As of recording this, we're at 261. So, with that being said, I want to give back to the community. I want to hand out a blue starter deck. I believe by that time, we should be able to hit 500 subscribers. To enter, all you got to do is hit the subscribe button. And make sure you leave a comment down on this video. You have to comment on the video. If you do not comment on the video, it will not enter you into the giveaway. Alright, what's going on guys? PercyTCG here. And today I'm bringing you some gameplay. It is a purple midrange versus a green Bladebeast midrange. So this was a very interesting match for me. I struggled against this deck a couple weeks ago when I played against them. It's definitely not very conventional, but it's effective. It's something I've only seen him do, honestly. So we're gonna start off with his turn, go with Starblessed Draw, get a quick draw 2, turn 1, pass it off to me. So we're gonna go ahead and pay 1, come down with the Camelot Knight. Just throw a bunch of cores on him, swing in the Camelot Knight, just chip him for 1 damage real quick. Back into his turn, core, draw, refresh. So the thing about this week's locals, this was a store championship, and everyone was really trying to play to win. So people were playing purple-white Axe Spider with Netherworld Depths. Yeah, it was intense. So here comes the I don't know how to pronounce his name. It's like Higo or something, but he's pretty damn good. He's annoying to deal with as well, especially when green gets going. Blade Beasts. So he's thinking here for a second. Does he want to go with another summon or not? He's going to go ahead and pay 1 for a summon on the Amaranth Man. And he's just going to go ahead and swing 1. Because he probably doesn't mind if that dies. I mean, he doesn't really get value out of it if it dies. So I guess it does matter. So we just pay 3. Core theft it. We're gonna discard the Dread Knight Nemesis to strip a core to the trash. And he's probably just gonna end it there. Maybe take another swing if he wants. Oh, just pass it on there. Core, draw, refresh. So we're going to pay 2, come down with a Belle de Gore. Yeah, removal against this mid-range green deck is kind of not the greatest because he wants you to do that. So it's kind of okay that we missed the Belle de Gore 1 summon effect. We just swing in, hit him for 1. We don't swing with the Camelot Knight, leave him refreshed. Don't really want to take the trade because he's winning out of that trade. He'll gain a core when that Amaranth Man dies. He's weighing his options out here, seeing what route he kind of wants to take. So he's going to pay 2 cores, come down with the Higumaru. That's how you say it, Higumaru. Yeah, Higumaru is not one to really be taken lightly, man. He can be impactful. 100% can be impactful. Gonna swing in here with the Higumaru. Pass it on over to me. No block, no flash. We took that one. Have an Ice Shield in hand, so we're sitting pretty. We're not worried about losing the game anytime soon. Come down with a Beldegor to destroy him, and Yugmarus will exhaust something. Or at least he should. Is Emerald Man not a 4K? Thorn Prison. So we're swinging with the Beldegor for 4K here. Emerald Man's just chilling there. We're trying to keep him at, you know, a controlled board state. We don't want him running rampant, start getting a bunch of 4Ks on the board so he can spam it and exhaust a bunch of my units. So he's going to block with the Emerald Man here. So the Emerald Man will die, gain a core. So I guess the Emerald Man was not 4K. Was it 3K? I actually don't remember. So we're going back into the Bladebeast turn. He's in a pretty rough spot. He's gonna go ahead and Burning Force the Camelot Knight and Beldegor. That was a good play. Got the tempo on my side slowed down a lot. Sitting here with 5 cores, gonna pay 1, get the Fire Ant-Man out. Fire Ant-Man is a beefy boy. He is a 4K at 2 cores, which is kind of crazy. Gonna place a burst there, pass it off to me, core, draw, refresh. We see a Camelot Knight in our hand. Camelot Knight's the boy, dude. Look at that. Just a Camelot Knight. That card's way better than it should be, honestly. Pay 2 here, come down with the Lamorak. So we're gonna go ahead and swing the Camelot Knight in here. Just gonna take it. Swing the Beldegor for 4K. I'm really trying to reach for this Ice Shield that he has here. If it's an Ice Shield, I actually don't know if it's an Ice Shield. So he's gonna take it, so it's not an Ice Shield. Then we'll swing the Lamorak. We know that we'll get the trade and we'll get Lamorak back. So yep, Lamorak will go to the trash, then come back to hand due to his own effect. He's working with quite a bit of cores. Looks like 3 cards in hand, 3 or 4. 3 cards. I'm just counting his cores out, see if he can make a play here. I still have my Ice Shield chilling over there. I'm assuming that's a Starblast draw that he had in the burst zone. Come down with the Giant Wood Castle Keep. Come down with the Daimyo Beast Yaiba no Kami. I like calling him Daimyo Mama. It's less of a mouthful. He's gonna pass it to me. Core, draw, refresh. Go ahead and pay 5. Come down with a Dread Knight Nemesis. Move 2 cores over to him, make him level 2. We just got to get that blocker off the board, and I think we'll be okay. So, swing, Nemesis. Target himself to destroy himself. Draw 2, and that's going to destroy the Daimyo Mama. And we're just going to go to game 2. Alright, on to game 2. We're going to start off with the Bladebeast turn. Mushrantula comes down early, give me a discard. Gonna discard the core theft there. Core, draw, refresh. Pay 4, come down with the Lamorak. And we just pass it off here. Don't really care to take the trade in that situation, it's not a good trade. So he's sitting with 4 cores here. Should he? Yeah. He has 4 in the reserve. Now with the Fire Ant-Man. Place a couple cores around. So now he's gonna swing in with the Fire Ant-Man. We are going to choose no flash. So here I thought that Fire Ant-Man was 1k. I thought he was only level 1, which is why I went for the block, but he said this is actually 4k. I was like, oh, I'm just going to take that. So core, draw, refresh back into my turn. Gonna pay 5, come down with the early depths. Love to see it. Then we're going to go ahead and pay 1 to core drain the Fire Ant-Man. And we just pass it. We really don't want to lose this Lamorak, because if we lose the Lamorak, then we lose a lot of tempo. Going into our next turn, we'll lose a lot of tempo. We're like kind of in that spot where we're almost kind of taking off with our tempo, but not quite. So he's going to come down with the Impaler Forest. Which is kind of spicy because you can do some cheesy loop stuff. Well, pseudo loop, I guess. So core, draw, refresh. Drew into an ice shield there, which is nice. Level him up to level 2. Pay 2, come down with the Beldegor. Put him as to level 2 as well. Swing in with the Lamorak at 4k. He's gonna go ahead and take it. And we just swing with the Beldegor for 4k. And he's just going to take that as well. Going back into Bladebeast turn. He's working with an Impaler Forest, a Mushrantula, and whatever he has in hand. It's kind of scary going against this deck because you'll have like 7 units on board and then they just hit you with like 2 Thorn Prisons and you're like, oh, dang, that sucks. Or they hit you with that Higamaru when they have like a board of 5 units that have 4k. Yeah, it's kind of nasty. It's kind of nasty. So he's going to come down with his own Netherworld Depths, pay 5 for that. Then he's going to pay 1, come down with Emmer Ant-Man. And he's just going to pass it off from here. So, core, draw, refresh. We have a Baculus we could use. We have a Camelot Knight we could play. So we just come down with the Camelot Knight. Level our Lamorak back up. And we'll just throw a couple cores on Camelot Knight. Because why not, right? So we're going to pay 2, come down with another Beldegor. And we're just going to pass it because we don't want to give him any extra draws off the Netherworld Depths. Kind of just at a point where both of us are trying to build a board. And we're stalling each other with the Depths. Which, I mean, I'm fine with playing that game. That's cool with me. Because purple has a lot more draw power in it than green purple. So if you're kind of just sitting there with face to face with Depths, just wait for them to get aggressive because they're going to want to try to stop your advantage somehow, or just flat out burning force the Nexus completely. Honestly, in this meta, I'd consider playing like 4 Burning Force and 4 Dream Bomb. Or just play like 2 tech of the Forest of the Steel Leaves. Because everyone's going to be just running Depths just to try to prove how broken it is, but being a 6-cost card in a deck that, you know, doesn't have very much reductions. You play the 0 cost for the purple reduction, so... And then in next gameplay, I'm going to go over why Axebiter and Netherworld Depths is beatable. It's definitely something you have to play around, but that's just how it goes when you're playing against Control. Control, guess what Control does? They control the game. You can't play the game a certain way because it's a Control deck. But, you know. So he's going for the Impaler Forest effect, gonna put the Fire Ant-Man back on top of his deck. So he's gonna go ahead and pay 1, come down with the Fire Ant-Man. So now's where things get a little bit hairy. They get a little hairy. Because we kind of want to make a move on him because we don't want him to get a board presence with a bunch of 4Ks so he can exhaust and just win the game. So we're going to try to make a move here. Come down with a Camelot Knight. Got 5 spirits on board. He has 4. Debating here, really thinking if I want to start going aggro and start proccing his Depths off, or if I want to just keep playing this waiting game, see what happens. But you know, mama ain't raised no bitch, so you know I gotta go in. I don't play that game where I just sit there and do nothing. I like interaction, baby. Swing Camelot Knight. So yeah, he'll get his draw, whatever. Going to pay 2 for the Thorn Prison. Unfortunate, so we're going to exhaust the Beldegor and Camelot Knight, and he'll draw 1 off the Netherworld Depths. So he's drawn 2 cards. Green and purple is so fun. So now I'm thinking, do I just keep going Unga Bunga? He'll take the life from the Camelot Night Swing. And do I just go Unga Bunga, swing both these things in, see what happens? Why not, right? Because at this point, he's going to want to block, and I'll get draws off my Nexus. So why not? Swing the Beldegor, get a draw off the Netherworld Depths. I don't know, I feel like in this game, draws are good, obviously. Card advantage is always good. I just don't feel like draws are like the craziest thing ever, because if you don't have the cores to summon what's in your hand, what the hell's a draw? A lot of people are going to try to flame me for that, but it's true. You have cores that limit you. So he'll block. I got my draw of Netherworld Depths. I think I drew another Netherworld Depths. So now we're sitting here at this awkward board state where we don't want to swing into each other. But I'm doing it anyways, so he swings a Mushrantula, I just draw. Oh, he's gonna block with Mushrantula, my bad. I swung with Lamorak. I got so confused there because I was ranting about draws and cores. But yeah, I swung my Lamorak in, he blocked with Mushrantula, I got my draw of Netherworld Depths, yep. So going back into the Bladebeast turn, he's gonna pay, what is that, 3? Nope. Yeah, 3 for the Hunger Tree. Hunger Tree gets a little annoying to deal with too. He's debating here, he's probably gonna come down with another Spirits. So he's gonna pay 1, come down with the Higumaru. I hate that guy. So now he's at a point he has no Ice Shield, which I don't think he drew an Ice Shield, which is hella unlucky. But it is what it is. It's the game of card games, it's just the randomness. Move another core up to the Higumaru. So now he's gonna swing the Hippocampo. Oh, I get a draw. Drew into a, I think that's a Burning Force. Yes sir, that's a Burning Force. We'd love to see it. Now I don't have to think about whether I want to keep swinging or not. I can just Burning Force it. So he's just gonna go ahead and pass. Core, draw, refresh everything. Look like an Ice Shield was drawn on that draw. It's pretty good. Got a core drain, so we're going to probably core drain that Hippocampo, I'm assuming. We're gonna pay 2, 3, 4, 5. 4, 5. Come down with the Burning Force. Just get rid of the Netherworld Depths. Gonna pay 1 off the Beldegor to core drain the Hippocampo. And now we can just swing freely without being punished. Unless he has a Thorn Prison. If he has a Thorn Prison, we're about to get punished pretty damn hard. See, I don't want to destroy the Higumaru, because then it's just going to exhaust 2 of my units. Trying to get that value. So yep, he's just going to block with the Higumaru here. So I'll draw 1 off the depths. Camelot Knight's going to die. Lamorak's going to add a Camelot Knight back to hand. Swing in here with the Camelot Knight. Oh yeah, I didn't exhaust 2. Didn't realize that that would die there. So it does die, and then I exhaust 2. So we swing in with the other Camelot Knight, hit him for 1 damage, and then we swing for our last Beldegor. He's really trying his hardest not to have to exhaust his spirits. So he's going to go ahead and block with the Fire Ant-Man. I'll get a draw off the depths. And no flash. Beldegor will just die. And we pass it off. So he's gonna go ahead and Burning Force my Nexus, get it out of here. So now he's sitting at, looks like 5 cards in hand, has 6 cores. Pay 1 for the Worker Ant-Man. He's gonna move some cores, pay 1, come down with the Higumaru. Very annoying to deal with him. I'm telling you, if you guys don't have someone that plays this like variant of the deck, you won't understand how like hard it is to try to play against it. So he's gonna swing Worker Ant-Man, ramp 1 core. And we just take it. Back into my turn, core, draw, refresh. So we're going to go ahead and summon another Camelot Knight. Going to pay 3, come down with Netherworld Depths. Pay 2, come down with a Dragonaga Assassin. Then pay 2 more, come down with another Dragonaga Assassin. So now this is a situation we want to be in, right? He has a lot of things that say when destroyed, and the only way he guarantees a destroy is if my spirits are higher BP. So I'm intentionally spamming the board with a lot of low BP units in order to swing underneath his when destroyed effects. So I'm debating here, do I need to go wider? Like, am I gonna be able to win the game if I swing in like this? Which, I mean, he's got 3 spirits. So That's going to block 3 of them, so 3 of them are going to die. Lamorak is going to proc a Beldegor. No, it's not, because I don't have enough cores. So, I mean, maybe I didn't need the extra body, but better safe than sorry, right? So we come down with a 3rd Dragonaga Assassin. Just destroy Beldegor. Because I didn't want anything that would be 2k. I wanted something that was 1k instead of 2k. Beldegor wouldn't be able to destroy Higemaru, which I didn't want. So we swing in the Dragonaga Assassin here for 1. He's going to block, and I'll draw with the Netherworld Depths. Dragonaga Assassin dies, and we swing the Camelot Knight for 1k again. He's going to block with Hunger Tree. Going to draw 1 from Netherworld Depths. Camelot Knight will die. Swing in with the Camelot Knight. And swing in with the Dragonaga for 1. And he concedes and he just says GG. Alright.